Greetings and welcome to the Fate of Drakkenheim. This is the Dungeon Dudes weekly Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition actual play campaign, and I'm Monty Martin running the game as Dungeon Master.
And I'm Kelly McLaughlin playing Sebastian Crow, the half-elf shadow sorcerer, and we're joined today by our good friends.
Jill Denard is playing Rudy Whitaker, the Shifter Eldritch Knight.
And Joe O'Gorman playing Pluto Jackson, the Human Battle Master.
Thanks for joining us again. If you're just tuning in for the first time, welcome. We're the Dungeon Dudes. Kelly and I put new content up on YouTube on Tuesdays and Thursdays where we cover everything D&D, including advice for players and guides for GMs, so be sure to check out our channel.
You can also join us on Tuesday evenings when we broadcast the campaign on Twitch. You can check us out from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time at twitch.tv/dungeon_dudes. You can also watch the video episodes of the show on YouTube or check us out as an audio-only podcast as well.
And with that, let us return to Drakkenheim.
Drakkenheim is no more. The devastation which fell upon that accursed place left a kingdom in ruin. Now, horrors lurking in the haze grow ever more great and terrible, while simmering tensions between rival factions boil over into outright war. The power of monarchs, mages, and priests hangs in the balance. 6 unlikely heroes join forces to confront the coming chaos. They shall decide, once and for all, the fate of Drakkenheim.
When last we left our heroes, Sebastian, Pluto, and Rudy were continuing their investigations around Altbrook University. Splitting up to investigate their own separate ways, all three of them almost had all of their cover blown to varying degrees. However, it all culminated in Pluto following the suspicious behavior exhibited by Christoph Engelhardt the following day, the son of the Duke of Altbrook. Having followed the young man to class, Pluto pursued him out of the classroom and across the campus green. Noticing that he was very quickly running away, our heroes regrouped, gathered, and charged towards the Lena Leuven laboratory, where they saw a strange sight. All the students that were in the ground floor of the school were under the effects, apparently, of the hypnotic pattern spell. Heroes took the moment to shake the students out of their stupor and encourage them to flee the building, just as these shapes of bizarre incorporeal creatures emerged coming up through the floor. These creatures, there are 3 of them, resemble a slightly luminescent and incorporeal human nervous system suspended in a gel-like sac that bears a human visage, the rough outline of the human body as well, and reflected all within are fragments of memories and images inside, showing the psychic pulse emerging from these creatures. As the 3 of these creatures come through the floors, I'll have you roll for initiative. Rudy. 20.
Nice.
Pluto.
15.
Sebastian.
13.
Okay. These disjointed psyches emerge through the floors, and Rudy, you are the first to act.
I want to try to preserve our backgrounds. And the doors are right.
Yes, you've barred the doors, and there are a few students that are still in the area. I'll say we got a couple over here, and we'll add one over there, and a few at the door. Okay. One more over there.
I yell, well, I was gonna save this for my lecture, but I guess y'all get quite the demonstration. And I run towards this specter, and I'm gonna try to take a swipe using Houdini's help.
Okay.
I guess an owl comes out of nowhere. That helps.
A wild owl appears. Who let that owl in the building?
Okay. That is a 25 to hit.
Okay. Roll a d20.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
7.
Okay. As the creature shifts before you, you can see the fragmented and mirrored images of several different memories and impressions surrounding it. Your axe crashes into one of these memories with no effect.
Ooh.
But the memory dissipates.
Oh, I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
Keep trying. 10.
You're not sure if you missed the real thing or one of its mirror images.
Okay. One more. Oh, 14 to hit.
Once again, your axe flies through the air, but it's not certain whether it struck, if you missed the actual thing or one of its images.
Come to my lecture, it'll be much more impressive! I yelled at the students, run away!
Okay.
And then... Yeah, no, that's it.
Was that all 3 of your attacks?
Yep.
Oh no.
Okay, the mirror psyches.
Uh-oh.
One of them unleashes a scream of psychic energy that affects all 3 of you. I need intelligence saving throws.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Does a 17 make it?
18.
12.
18 succeeds, 17 fails,
12 makes it.
12 fails.
I'm gonna go for my first use of Indomitable.
Do it.
I need to roll an 18, 19, or 20. I get a 20.
Okay,
Woo!
you do succeed. Okay, so Pluto, so the full damage is 40 psychic damage.
Oh my gosh.
It's 20 for those of you that succeeded. And Sebastian, you need now, for the next minute, you need to roll a d6 and subtract that from all your attack rolls and saving throws.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Then, having done that, the psyche, so this was the far mirror psyche, it is going to fly into behind the 2 students behind it, and that way. Rudy, the psyche that is in front of you, it focuses its energy and lashes out with a psychic whip at you. I'm going to need an intelligence saving throw.
18.
Okay,
Hey!
make another one.
Uh-oh.
10.
Okay, the first one succeeds, the second one fails.
Can I use Indomitable?
If you'd like to, yep.
Yes, please.
You can do it.
Do better. Not better.
Uh-oh.
That's going to be 10 points of psychic damage, and you are mind whipped. You can't take reactions, and on your next turn, you must choose whether you get a move, an action, or a bonus action. You only get one of the 3.
Okay.
Okay, and then it is going to
Hello?
fly back this way. The last psyche turns to the 3 of you.
Uh-oh.
It's not moving up to you.
Oh, okay.
Don't move them up to
Come on!
you. And it reverberates out through the world, and you feel a slowness take hold.
Oh.
I need wisdom saving throws from the 3 of you.
This I'm actually better at.
Yeah, me too.
I'm worse.
20.
11.
I only get a 14.
Okay, fail, fail, succeed. You 2 are slowed.
Uh-oh.
The 2 of you, so Sebastian, you are both slowed and staticked. So you have a -2 penalty to AC and dexterity saving throws. Can't use reactions, and on your turn you choose an action or bonus action, not both. Regardless of your abilities or magic items, Pluto and Sebastian, you can't make more than 1 melee or ranged attack during your turn. And Sebastian, if you try to cast a spell with a casting time of 1 action, roll a d20. On an 11 or higher, the spell doesn't take effect until your next turn.
Oh,
and then it's going to fly through the wall over here. So with that, Pluto, it's your turn.
Okay. It's not great. My speed is halved.
Yes.
Okay. None of them are in range. So I'm going to run. I'm going to dash to the door.
Which door?
The door that the front door.
Mm-hmm.
The door we came in. And I'm going to take off the barredness.
Okay. Unbar the door.
And I'm gonna let the people go.
Okay.
You can escape now. And that is my entire thing. That's
All right.
everything I can do.
You can make a wisdom saving throw.
I get a 11.
You are still slowed. Sebastian, it is your turn.
Just lay down.
Just gonna give up. No.
Just sleep. Just blink once.
As this is all happening, Sebastian's like, counter. No. I cast. I'm gonna. Do I recognize that spells are being cast at me? These aren't psychic abilities.
They're psychic spells, but they're still magic. So, yeah, it's like
I'm going to attempt.
magicy wagicky.
Cool. I'm going to attempt to cast Globe of Invulnerability on me. Yeah.
Okay, roll a d20.
18. A really good roll.
Okay,
Great.
so the spell doesn't take effect until the creature's next turn.
I lift up my staff and an orb starts to go. And I'm like. And I'm just standing there with this orb very, very slowly starting to form around me. And I'm like, I need to protect myself. And that's my whole turn.
Okay, give me a wisdom saving throw against the slope.
16?
Nope, still affected.
Cool.
Top of the round with Rudy.
So I am mind whipped.
Yeah.
I can't do magic with mind whip.
You get an action, a bonus action, or a move.
Ooh.
Only one of the three.
Okay, and is the door at the end of the hall ajar?
Yes.
Okay, I am gonna cast Fireball on this ghosty in this classroom.
Oh.
Alone.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Yep. 22.
Are you certain you would like to fireball a chemistry lab?
I don't see no police. Breaking good.
Do I want to see the chaos that happens? Yes. Do I want? No. Okay. No, I won't.
You take a beat. You slow. You're like.
I mean, you can. It would be fun, but it would be fireballing a chemistry lab.
Fun.
We also are undercover.
Yeah. that's yeah. Okay.
The gloves are off.
You know what?
The gloves are off.
I'm still.
It's starting to materialize.
Oh gosh, I don't know. I'm just gonna magic missile it, I think. Yeah, instead.
Okay.
Nice.
It's a bit more precise in a chemistry
call.
lab. Okay. So I roll. Oh, sorry. No, it automatically hits, right?
Yes, and this would actually bypass its mirror image.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So I'm gonna do all this. The dart. I haven't cast this in a while. Yeah, it's gonna be all on one. So 3 damage per dart.
So 9 damage total.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice job.
The magic missiles unerringly strike the creature, and it reverberates in its psychic distress.
There are witnesses to my magic.
That's okay. They'll forget everything.
Okay, the psyches. Well, the central psyche across from Sebastian, it is going to attack Sebastian with mind bullets.
I've got my force field. No, it's not. No.
It's not
What are
available.
mind bullets?
Mind bullets.
Oh man, they sound awful.
Yeah.
wanna
So.
get by that.
Oh wait, I'm not supposed to be rolling these. Intelligence saving throws. They're mind bullets.
I am.
They're your bullets.
As I'm slowly like, I am indestructible. I get a 20.
Okay, you save against the first mind bullet.
Oh.
One more.
I love that. 15?
That's a failed save, I'm afraid.
Oh.
It's gonna be 18 psychic damage. And you are mind whipped.
Oh no.
And then the other ones, it's gonna kind of come forward back towards Rudy, and it's gonna hit you with some mind bullets.
Oh, okay. Intelligence?
Yep.
Oh no.
20.
Okay.
15, but can I use my other indomitable?
All right.
Yeah, that's right.
12.
It's 10 damage plus mind whip,
Oh man.
and then this one's gonna.
Guys, I may have to fireball a chemistry lab.
Blow up the chemistry lab.
Yeah, it'll also mind bullet you.
Ooh, okay. 10. And in a second.
Okay.
14.
So it'll be another 20 points of damage.
How many mind whips is that? Not active.
Your mind is mush.
Yeah, you've been whipped.
Cool. Pluto, it is your turn.
Okay, so I'm still slowed.
Yeah.
Are the people escaping?
They are running, yes. So these two.
Be free!
These people, yeah, they're gonna run. And they're gonna run. But they get to the middle of the room.
All these people running around me, and they're still like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start making my way back towards the middle of the room. I can be amongst the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, so I can't use. I can do either an action or a bonus action,
Yeah.
not both. Okay, you know what? We're just not in disguise anymore. And so I reach behind me and I'm going to throw my javelin at this creature.
All right, go for it.
And do I have a -2 attack? No, just AC index.
Yeah.
Take this. I get a 18.
That does hit.
Do I do damage?
Roll me another d20.
Oh, darn it. A 13.
The javelin annihilates one of the mirror images.
Okay, so the javelin goes out, hits it, and it comes back, and I go, ha, ha. And I end my turn.
Okay. Sebastian.
Oh, can I roll again?
Oh yeah, against the slow.
Yes. Get me out of this slow. I get a 19.
You're no longer slowed.
I'm fast again.
Okay, Sebastian, it's your turn. If you use your action, the spell completes.
I complete the spell. Question about that. Does that... So, Globe of Invulnerability, any spell of 5th level or lower, the area within the barrier is excluded from the areas affected by spells. Does this neutralize a spell already cast on
It doesn't technically, but I'm going to say that it does.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm going to rule that it does, yeah.
So, the barrier goes down, and I go back into...
Yeah.
So now I have this, like, shimmering purple field around me.
Oh, nice.
And I'm going to then hold my staff out, and I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt. We'll move
Okay.
away from the students. I know it's only one of them, but
Just to confirm, just in case it's relevant, I believe Globe of Invulnerability...
any spell of 5th level or lower cast from outside the barrier can't affect creatures or objects within it.
Yes, and I can't recall if it... I've always thought of Globe of Invulnerability as it follows you. Even though,
that was... an immobile,
say
faint, shimmering
immobile.
barrier spring... immobile. 10-foot
Oh, it
radius
is immobile.
around you.
Yes, yeah, so it does
Okay,
stay
well then
there.
in that case, I won't
Yeah.
use Lightning Bolt. I'm just going to stay here. And I'm going to instead...
Is it cast on this turn because it's slow or no?
Oh yeah, it is cast on this turn. That's my action, right?
Yep.
No, that
You
makes
still have your
sense.
bonus action.
But I can't cast another spell because that counts as casting a spell this
Yeah, that's true.
time. I'm going to bonus action. This is a bit of a waste of resources, but you know what? We're desperate. I'm going to cast Mind Sliver on this guy.
Okay.
Using a quickened... Oh, yeah, I don't know.
I failed the saving throw.
Cool.
You mind sliver me? I'll mind sliver you.
I'm like, 2 can play at mind games, blob. That will be 10 damage.
Okay.
And you have... you subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw you make before the end of my next turn.
Got it. So with that, we go back to Rudy, who's still mind whipped.
I am. Okay, question. Can I use action surge when I'm mind whipped? Because it's technically it's like a special ability.
Yeah, I'll say that you can action surge through a mind whip. It's going to give you one more action.
I want to cast magic missile again on it.
Okay.
So that is 3. Ooh, 5 damage per dart.
Okay.
I'm going to action surge.
Mm-hmm.
And part of my action surge, I can use arcane charge, which is I can teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space I can see when I use my action surge, either before or after the additional action.
Yeah.
So I'm going to teleport 30 feet,
Okay.
and Houdini's gonna come with me,
Okay.
and I'm gonna swing my axe through the door to hit said.
Here's Rudy.
So we'll see. Oh, 27 to hit.
All right. Let's see if it hits a mirror image.
2.
It does not hit a mirror image. It hits the real one.
Okay. 26 damage.
You hit the edge of the ectoplasmic sac that comprises this creature, spilling a strange ethereal goo-like substance onto the floor below with a weird globby splatter. It's still alive.
So that's 1. We go 18 to hit.
That does hit.
Ooh, do I do another d20?
Yep, to see if you hit the real or the mirror image.
12.
That does hit the mirror image, but it only has 1 image remaining.
Ooh, okay, so I get 1 more attack. 13.
Is a miss, I'm afraid.
All right.
But good rally, good rally.
Yep.
Okay. So, end of the round, the rest of these students flee out the front door.
They run past.
Now, Pluto, are you in the barrier or out of the barrier?
I am... Oh, where did you cast it? You cast it
right
on yourself,
on me,
right? Yeah.
And it's a 10-foot barrier around me.
So it's 5 feet around you. So I think I'm
that's
technically
technically-
outside.
Did you want to be inside it?
Ideally,
Okay.
but at the same time... Wait, how big is it? Is it 10-foot radius?
I
or 10
don't,
foot?
maybe if you were at the door, you wouldn't have had the movement speed to get there.
I did... I basically, I only got to
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to say you're out of it.
Okay.
So the first one that's down the hall, it doesn't quite understand what that barrier is, and so it tries to mind whip you again, Sebastian, which is stopped by the barrier.
It's like the reverse of, you know those little electrical
Yeah.
things. It like makes contact with it, and it like.
Oh yeah, like an electric globe
Yeah.
thing. Yeah. This one is going to move through here, and it is going to also use its synaptic static on Sebastian and Pluto. Sebastian, you don't have to save because you're in your globe of invulnerability, but Pluto does.
Take that, and I turn and look at Pluto. It's like, ah.
I get a 3.
You're synaptic static, so you are going to take a bunch of psychic damage.
Oh no.
Pluto, get in my globe.
Help!
So Pluto, that is going to end up being 35 psychic damage.
Ah, my brain.
And you're static, so you're going to subtract a d6 from your attack rolls and for the next minute.
Is my special D6.
The other one is going to mind whip Rudy again.
Ooh. All right, 2.
Yep. Actually, just one this time. They can only do it twice once.
20.
You save. Yeah! Okay, so it's going to stay right up there. Well, with that, we go to Pluto.
Trying to brush off the intelligence damage. Not much there. Move past it pretty quickly.
Not much to break.
I've released myself from slow. So synaptic static is just a d6, but I can do everything normally.
Oh, yeah, and Sebastian, you should say... Yeah, the slow ended for you. We said that. Yeah, you can do everything normally. You're just subtracting a d6 from all your attack rolls.
I run at this one, the close one.
Okay.
I activate Ignatius as I bring it down on its horrible... I try to come up behind it. I get a 18 minus 5, which is a 13, plus 13, which is a 26.
You still hit.
And I rolled a 15.
For what?
The
For damage?
Mirror.
Oh, for the mirror. Yes. This one has not had any mirrors go on it, so this is the first mirror to pop.
Okay. So I pop it. Second attack. I get a crit. Minus a 3.
The crit is still a crit.
Then it crits.
Okay, let's see if it goes through a mirror.
16.
You crit one of the mirror images.
Yeah. I'm coming for you. Oh, it's coming.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh, and then I get a -2. Plus, I got a 1 minus 3 plus 13, so like 11.
Okay, well, a natural one is always a miss, so.
Crit and a miss. And
The highs and lows. And you got that crit robbed from you. I'm sorry, dude.
and then I'm gonna
These monsters are so annoying.
I'm gonna try to shove it.
them.
I'm gonna try to shove it. these terrible fleshy blobs. No way I can't. I use my bonus action to activate Ignatius, and then I'm done.
Okay. Sebastian.
Horrible monsters. Horrible.
Having all of these creatures attack me with like mental abilities, I reach out with my shadowy energy and grab their mental abilities, and I like do one of those, like I raise into the air a little bit, and then as wind blows through my cloak, I reach out my arms and ricochet their spells back at them. And I'm going to twin mind whip these two.
Cool. Nice. In saving throws on them both.
This one gets a minus D4.
And that one gets a minus. It's a -1, but it turned the save into a failure.
Yeah. All right, did they both?
What did
fail?
I need? A DC?
18.
Yeah, I got an 18, and the -1 turned it into a 17.
Perfect. You're the mind master now.
Yeah. Who's smart now, I say unconfidently. Oh, that's a bad roll. Wait, I'm going to use another sorcery point. Okay. To empower this spell. Rerolling all of those dice. Even though it's 3d6, a 1, a 1, and a 2 is not working for me. There we go. 13 damage.
Okay,
And
again.
both of them are mind whipped.
Okay.
Nice.
This one is the most damaged. That one is the second most damaged. This one is the least. That's the first time this one's taken damage.
We'll never learn to focus fire.
No. No. You never will.
I focus my own fire.
That's it. I fireball the chemistry lab. You want to see fire?
All right, top of the round with Rudy.
All right, I'm still just gonna axe this one in front of me. Houdini, help me out!
University is not a place for asking questions.
It's for axing. Okay. 25.
I have one mirror image left.
14.
You hit the mirror image, but its mirror images are totally gone now.
Yeah, now it's
Alright.
all fleshy morsel.
2. 23 to hit.
That does hit. It connects.
Oh, yeah.
18 plus 12, so 30 damage.
That destroys it.
Yes.
Ooh, I have enough movement. Okay. And now I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna move. I'm gonna use my bonus action, Great Weapon Master. So I got one more regular hit and then extra. So
Yes.
2 more. Here we go. Oh, no, 1. Oh,
Nerp.
I got too excited. And then 18 to hit.
Nice.
Does hit.
It has a mirror image.
It does.
Wow.
But you connect with the real one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that's a 25 damage.
Okay, it's still kicking, but it is bloodied
Nice job.
as the sack spills out on the ground.
Gross.
Still has one mirror image left. Okay, with that, the psyches. Okay, the psyche beside the two of you, that one used slow, that one used synaptic static,
And it's mind whipped.
and it is mind whipped.
It's you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess the only thing it can do back is, well, you must whip it.
It's just been a.
I'm just glad it's not gonna explode. Like it doesn't have like a self-destruct mechanism.
Yeah. Oh man, I should have added that ability.
You should have like a psychic explosion where it gets goo all over you.
You know what? I'm so glad I thought of this. No, it is just gonna mind whip you, Pluto. In safe.
Oh, but I'm the smartest one. You have no chance of breaking my. I get a 14.
It's not bad.
You are
don't know.
mind whipped for 12 psychic damage and only one of movement reaction
I
bonus
can
action.
only think about one thing. Pandas.
What?
My mind goes blank except for cute, cuddly pandas
Okay. And I don't know
at the zoo.
if that one uses synaptic static yet.
Use it on me, I taunt.
Well, I can get all of you in the area.
No, just me.
Yeah, so all of you can are gonna get
Can I
synaptic.
I-
counter spell it?
If you're in,
60 feet? Am I 60 feet? No. Okay.
But I am.
Can I? Am I? Oh, you can do it.
precious spell slots. He's thinking about his precious spell slots.
What's worth more, our hit points or your spell slots?
My spell slots, but
You can always gain hit points back.
I'm going to cast Counterspell.
What level is it?
Just drink Goggle.
It's a third level. Okay.
You could upcast it.
Sorry,
You
I
can
know
use
I
a
can.
fifth level spell
Yeah,
I
slot.
can upcast it to try to undo Synaptic Static, which is a fifth level spell.
Fifth level spell. So you'd need to roll. If you're rolling, it's a 15.
You have it.
So you'd need to get a 10 or higher to successfully.
But if I cast it as a fifth level spell,
it's just gone.
there goes all my fifth level spells. Undone.
Okay.
We're having a mental battle. All right. That's the
Next
sound.
week will be Mental Health Awareness Week on campus.
Yeah. Everyone's gonna talk about what they saw.
Share their feelings. Okay, well, that's the psyches. So, Paluto, it is your turn. You're whipped.
Yeah. Oh, I'm still static, aren't I?
You are also still static.
Oh, so I take one massive swing.
You actually, Mind Whip isn't like slow. It doesn't restrict you to making one attack. You can make your full attacks.
Oh, Mind Whip is?
Yeah. Mind Whip, that's the difference between Mind Whip and slow, is that Mind Whip still lets you make all 3 attacks if you're still.
Oh, sweet. Then I get a 18.
That does hit. This guy has 1 mirror image remaining.
I get a 9.
It hits the real one.
Fire burns. One of my dice went up my sleeve. 10, 12.
Well, then I guess you're rolling 1 fewer dice for damage.
20, 21 damage.
That destroys it.
Yes! And I have a dice up my sleeve.
Ooh.
It's uncomfortable. And I turn and face.
You cannot move from that space. You can simply turn, for you are mind whipped. And you've already used your action to attack.
Oh, so I can only move.
You turn your
You
head.
took your action. That was the action.
I can do.
You could do 2 more attacks.
From there.
I attack the statue.
Okay, you deface university property.
No. When you say it like that, it sounds so awful. I'm going to. Can I drop Ignatius and throw my javelin?
I never worry about. You can put away Ignatius away and take out your.
Great. I throw my javelin at the spiny creature. Oh my god. 15.
It's a miss.
And finally,
Sails past, hits one of the books on the shelf.
Take that.
I bring it back. It's fishing. It's a fishing book. 17.
That hits.
17. For...
Let's see if you get a mirror image or not.
Oh yeah. Okay. We're gonna roll low. 10.
That does not hit the real one, but it does destroy one of its mirror images.
Great.
It has 1 image remaining.
And then I laugh uncontrollably.
It's your turn, Sebastian.
I'm gonna go with old reliable here, and I'm going to just we're locked in this mental battle. I'm gonna Tasha's mind whip it again.
Alrighty.
Wow.
It saves.
Ow!
Yeah.
I get blasted backwards. It's like I actually slide across the floor from
Yeah. It's
from
like
the mental.
it resists the mental.
And that's a second level spell. And
Is it still half damage on a save?
on a successful
Yeah, it's
save,
half as
it
much
is
damage. Yeah. Half damage.
11.
So 5. Little bit. Every little bit counts.
Yep.
Rudy, you're not mind whipped. You're not slowed. You're unfettered. It is your turn.
I'm so far away.
You were just near the chemistry lab.
But it's not near the chemistry lab. You know what? No, I will not burn down this building because
Smart,
we still
smart,
need to be here.
smart.
I'll firebolt it.
Okay.
No, 8.
Goes wide. Fortunately, it does not ignite anything on its way down there. Anything else, Rudy? Did you want to move?
I will move closer to it. Yes.
Get in my globe. Oh.
That's defacing university property.
And I
Did you?
will
No, you're not dashing.
second wind as a precaution.
Okay.
15 plus 5, so 20.
The last psyche uselessly tries to mind whip Rudy, but protected by the globe of invulnerability, it is unaffected. Thus, Paluto, it is your turn.
I continue to assault it with javelins.
Okay.
So, oh yeah, that's better. 23 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
For 10 damage?
There's 1 mirror image remaining.
Oh wait, I have to roll the
Yeah.
hit, sorry. I get a 6
It hits the real thing.
for 10 damage.
Yep.
And then I throw again, and I get a 20 to hit.
Mirror image check.
I get an 8
Hits the real thing.
for 11 damage.
Okay.
Come on, Javelin. Oh yeah, 25 to hit.
Mirror image.
11.
Hits the image.
Kill the image.
Destroys the last image. Sebastian, what you got, buddy?
Does it look pretty weak?
It looks like it had its last mirror image not absorbed the last attack.
Stun.
That's overkill.
You can finally use it. We know it's low on health.
Pluto's on one shoulder and he's like, do it. Use your most powerful spell. And I'm like, no. And I firebolt him. Getting a 23 to hit.
It's a hit.
Look, he's tied to a chair. You got it's an easy shot, man. He has no chance.
9 damage.
He's destroyed.
Yes.
And with that, though there are more screams in the quad as the students gather for fire, as if by fire drill, which I guess is a little too modern for this. But what do you guys do next?
I'm actually gonna go to the doors and say, if you'd like to see more examples of this, come to my lecture this afternoon, and you'll see some interesting things when it comes to blunt force trauma on the humanoid body. Thank you, and I close the doors.
And let's barricade it again.
Yeah.
Barricade it once more.
Okay.
We need to find Kristoff.
Yes.
Because apparently Kristoff just sick sentient goo brains after us.
Yeah.
Well, I assume at this point it ain't Kristoff.
I suspect that, what's his name?
You think it's someone?
I think that Everett Freed is inside Kristoff.
Yes.
Interesting.
Agreed.
So we gotta stop him.
Poor Kristoff.
Now, okay. Interestingly enough, I also suspect Professor Rinks is in on this. And there was something about her lecture. I don't know if you picked up on this, Pluto. Her lecture implied multiple people sharing a body and psyches being split. And I feel like she was maybe just teaching psychology, but she could have also been so wrapped up in her own experiments and wanting to talk. I know about this, by the way. I know that when you get like really into it and you just need to tell people about how smart you are, she was doing that. And she was laying down some vibes that make me think that Kristoff might not be dead. Maybe he's still in there.
He's got to beat it out of him.
We beat him up until Everett Freed's persona is removed.
Do you have any magic that can kill a part of your mind? Maybe.
Yes.
Is
Many.
that
The
possible?
magic of alcohol.
I pull it and I pull
Kristoff's
out,
already done that.
I pull out a bottle of Caspian wine and hold it up. This is like a beam of sunlight from the window shines through it. I'm like, Caspian wine. But also,
Delicious.
Tasha's Mind Whip destroys a part of your mind.
Does it?
Synaptic Static destroys part of your mind.
After these spells just affected the group.
Yeah, we're all like sitting there like hungover. Yeah, I got ways.
You also did that surgery that one time in the basement.
What?
Remember the basement? This was like
That was very unsuccessful.
Sorry, I got mind whipped and slowed and
So you forgot your failures, is what you're saying.
all of them.
To success.
We should go.
Which way did Kristoff, aka Everett Freed, or what we assume is Everett Freed, go? Basement? How do you get to the basement from here?
Are there stairs down?
I think I know
There
this.
are stairs up and down, yes.
We go down. I run down.
I run with him.
I'm gonna chug a superior health potion.
Okay.
I also will do that. Do I have one of those? We should.
Glug 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 glug.
Okay. Downstairs, there are more students that are cowering in fear and psychic distress. undoubtedly, in part because probably these creatures had moved up through. They would have had to move through the basement floor to move up the floor as they did to attack you previously. So there are more students that are in a stupor down below. This lower level is where there's many more of the chemistry labs, if you will, and much more of the storerooms and other lecture halls. It has a similar layout to this floor as before. And then, as you recall, Rudy, there's another level down where the access is then restricted. Now, were you given access?
I have the password.
You have the password, yes.
Sodium phosphate.
Okay.
What?
That's the password. That I was
For
given.
oh.
A door or something to get through.
Let's slap one kid, and then we go, you, get everyone outside of here.
Yeah.
And then we can keep
Oh yeah.
going.
Incidentally, however,
Oh.
when you get down to the door, it is open.
I didn't even need the password.
Hey, it
We
worked.
just yelled sodium phosphate and none of us know why.
Password.
It's been left open.
Yeah,
Someone who knew the password would have just come this way.
Let's continue.
All right. Let's go.
Everett Freed,
On our guard.
Ignatius leading the way.
Okay. Once again, in this restricted area, there are still some of the senior graduate level students that are down here. All in all, there are about 5 students that are quivering and quaking, and some of them are like shaking in corners, rocking back and forth. And many of them are like, once you move through the doors down here, you actually do have to go through a set of clean room doors. And so they're in like their laboratory gear, in their aprons and everything like that, shuddering in fear.
Do the same thing. One of them. Get the rest of y'all out of here.
It was horrible. What's going on? Says one of the students. He's a young man. He's got thick goggles, and he smells vaguely of sulfur.
Oh.
Psychology class. We're trying new psychology experiments.
Yeah.
What did you see? Sorry.
I saw there was a student that ran down here. He wasn't wearing any protective equipment. I think I've seen him on campus before, but I didn't think it was in any of our classes. And then all of a sudden these things appeared, and we were stunned by it.
It was an illusion. And then I'm gonna...
I say there was actually a chemical spill upstairs. We gotta evacuate this building.
Oh no.
Can you get your friends out of this? Just give them a little tap on the face, and this is why safety equipment is very important. So make sure you get them out of here.
You've been inhaling a lot of fluids, sir.
Fumes.
Swamp gas. It's causing all sorts of hallucinations. Fumes.
Oh my.
Get everybody out of here. It's dangerous.
There's a
Okay.
fume leak.
I, a fellow student, am going to take care of this.
They gather themselves and they rush out.
Cool.
You
Okay.
really sold it.
So you are on the kind of the restricted. This is not the restricted secret restricted sub basement. This is just the restricted
The regular
base-
restricted.
But
basement.
this is the floor that has the door to there.
Yes, it is.
And we remember
Where's the room with the baboon that we went?
we need to find the closet. The closet room that goes downstairs.
Yeah.
Do we know where that is?
You do, because you'd been up that way before, right? Heading over, that, even though there are the other storerooms here, the storerooms are individually locked off, and this room, it's still locked as you come over to it.
What's the door made of?
It's made of heavy wood and like reinforced with, I guess probably made of like wrought iron and reinforced, right?
So did he not go through here?
Yeah, he might not have gone through. Are there any other doors that are open?
The door rooms to the 2 chemistry labs are open on this level. And there's another room that was like a smaller lab down here. Like all of the floors of this building basically have the same layout, right? Because it's a university building. They copy paste themselves. So if you could imagine that both of these end rooms are effectively the lab rooms, right? And then you've got the 2 lab rooms, and then the individual storerooms and working rooms that would be through the rest of the level.
Guys, I'm gonna drop our disguise at this point.
Yeah.
I feel like
Okay. Yeah.
There's 2 rooms though, right?
There's 2 main lab rooms, yes.
What if I have an idea? I pick up Sebastian.
what's your idea? I like it.
And as I'm holding you, you send Crowley through one room, and we'll all go in the other. As you fall limp.
Or oh, like through his eyes. Okay. I was like,
Oh, you want me to be in Crowley? I just wanted. Okay,
Fall limp.
I just was enjoying being in your arms. I go into Crowley's eyes
Okay.
and I fly. You want me to fly towards one of the rooms? Will you guys go in the other?
Well, we all go in the other.
Okay.
Okay. And
what
then
if he's
what?
in the other?
Then Crowley finds
We
them.
could just send Houdini and Crowley in each, and then go in the one.
I
The
was
doors to
thinking-
both are open, and like you can see inside them. It's not like it's dark or anything.
Trying to be
I peek my
trying
head
to be
into one.
dramatic.
Yeah.
Trying to create some suspense and action, but fine.
I
We
was a
look
fan of
into
that.
each room individually. We check it out.
Okay. These are 2 very well equipped labs. There are bubbling cauldrons in both rooms, several sets of desks and countertops filled with chemistry paraphernalia, and walls lined with shelves in glass and glass cabinets of various kinds, of which are placed many careful vials of dangerous chemical materials and other accoutrements. One of these labs appears to be more of a biological chemistry lab. So it is actually prepared in such a way that things like dissections could be carried out here, or things that are involving sort of other biological materials. That lab in particular, it is quite clean, in fact, and the countertops are steel. And the walls are lined with various cabinets, some of which are glass showing the vials and the specimens that are stored within, others which are more like steel lockers around the room.
You guys want to try provoking him? If he's around? Should we like call out?
Christoph. The jig is up. We know you're Everett Freed. We know about your experiments. If you come out now, we won't let the Academy just rip you apart and dissect your mind. We'll let you go have a fair trial.
You call out, but there is no response.
You jerk. I thought we were friends. You were supposed to be my friend. You were supposed to hang out with me. I chased you through the quad, man.
Everett, your poor excuse for magic is over. You have failed as a magic user, and your pathetic attempts will be shown to the Academy, and you will be revealed as the hack that you are, no better than a mundane alchemist.
Ooh.
It's a great burn. Too bad he's not around to hear it.
You said there's cabinets?
Mm-hmm.
I want to start looking at the cabinets, see if there's like a door-sized one, or like start pulling at them to see if there's anything behind.
Okay. Looking around several of the cabinets, give me an investigation check.
What room are we in? Are we in the
biochemistry?
slicey room?
3.
3.
I think we're on a different floor.
Rudy, you scan around the various the whole area, and here's the summary of it. Checking through the cabinets, how much time are you going to spend doing that with?
I just want to do a quick, like, almost like pull at the cabinets, or open the doors,
Okay.
spend some time, like, not too much time, but just like moving things, and then shake the cabinet to see if
Okay.
it's like attached to the wall.
You do so, quickly going through the room, And at having done that, in your haste, it's hard to tell if you were paying enough attention. Like, you were rattling things so quickly that both Sebastian and Pluto, it's like she's like frantically searching, and it's like she could have missed something with that.
I don't see nothing here. We can't let him get away.
So the cabinets, they're like made of wood?
Steel and glass.
Steel and glass. Looking on the floor, are there any signs that something moves?
Give me a perception check.
Perception. I get a 21.
One of the cabinets in the corner, there are gouges in the floor by the cabinet.
You were on the right track. I attempt to pull the cabinet.
Give me a strength check.
Can I help him?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's open her up.
I think that you have
Just get
advantage.
Okay, great. I feel strong. Get a 25.
You pull the cabinet, wrenching it off, and it screeches against the ground as you do so, revealing a passage. Another passage heading downward. This one in the opposite direction from what would lead you down to the secret sub-basement. This is the secret sub-basement.
I don't yell it, but as I go to walk down the stairs, I say, Everett Freed, I'm gonna cut your head off. And I start walking down the stairs.
Remember, that's Kristoff, and he might be in there.
AKA it's Super Kristoff. We're gonna kill Kristoff, AKA Everett Freed.
No, Kristoff might still be alive, guys.
No, he's totally alive, but he's taken over by Everett Freed, who we have to decapitate. It's a revenge thing.
Kristoff can live as a head.
We can put him in a glass jar. It'll be fine. His dad'll love it.
All right.
Okay.
And I'm just like, not stomping, but I'm heavy-footedly like down these stairs.
Look, we have to remember that this is Rudy's son who's in danger.
Kristoff is Rudy's son? I thought it was the Duke's son.
Yeah, we've been lying to you this whole time.
Man, this is complicated. Families. Anyway.
So much drama.
Listen, all children are children of someone, so...
Okay. You head down these stairs
And murder him.
and through a dark passageway that shows signs that there have been partial excavations conducted to unearth or dig out this route. And at one point in traveling down the stairs and down this hallway, you get a clear sense that you step through what is very obviously a wall that has been broken down to get into another chamber. And we're going to do a set change. As you come down the stairs and follow down the hallway, who was calling out to Dr. Everett Freed? What were you saying?
I wasn't quite calling out, but I was saying kind of, not projecting, but I'm gonna cut your head off.
Upstairs, Pluto and I both said some stuff. He said he yelled about being his best friend. I yelled about him being a hack of a magic user.
And I threatened to kill him.
As Rudy calls out and says, I'm going to cut your head off,
Everett Freed, I'm gonna cut your head off.
you hear an echoing voice come back. That's not much of an obstacle for me.
So it's Everett Freed,
Yes,
confirmed.
definitely Everett.
Everett Freed, I burned you really well upstairs, and I'm sorry you didn't hear it.
And you hear echoing back, there's been a lot of setbacks in this process, bro. But no matter.
That's not Kristoff.
It was never Kristoff.
I think it was.
I think originally
yesterday.
it was Kristoff.
No, what if he was drinking to substate, and by drinking heavily, he was suppressing Everett Freed, who was trapped inside his mind, and that's what Rinks was talking about, having that duality, and the suppression was coming from the excessive alcoholism, and it was only when he sobered up that the Everett Freed returned.
What What did you learn being in psychology
I took
class?
one psych class. I took one psych 101, and now I think I got it all figured out.
Calling back. The difference between a corpse and a patient is merely knowledge. The husk is but a mortal shell for what is an unfathomable essence.
I would have also said success rate. Corpses have a low success rate. Patients, high success rate.
I would expect nothing less from a small mind.
As he's talking, can we like
said that?
follow the voice?
Yeah.
So we're slowly walking and bantering.
Everett, why would you do this to us? You've foiled us and outsmarted us. And I can't fathom why. Please tell me.
Calling back out is a mumble of low laughter and says, the work goes ever onward. No matter the setbacks, no matter the costs, our work goes ever onward. What we will be able to accomplish here is the future of humanity. What we do, what we discover, cannot be stopped.
Everett, you ever gone to toe-to-toe with a real spellcaster?
Just the kind of language I would expect from a narrow-minded academy dog.
Just the kind of madness I would expect from a hack who's pretending to be a spellcaster.
You hoard all your information in your ivory towers, concealing away. The Academy has just as many secrets, far worse than what we've ever done even here.
We have never experimented on our students. We protect our students.
You don't think the Academy's never experimented on its own students?
I know a lot of students.
Here
who never
you
have
are,
mentioned
Sebastian
Never mind.
Crow. You are an experiment.
How does he know your name?
How do you know my name?
He hadn't yelled it yet.
I haven't introduced myself. That was coming as soon as I saw you.
Oh, we know a lot about you.
Okay, so you've heard of me. My reputation precedes me. I get
Literally
that a lot.
Everything you've ever wanted.
I know. So you know,
This is exactly what you want.
I have a reputation in the Academy for hunting down rogue magic users. And, buddy, you're playing with things beyond your comprehension, and you are no match for me, my friends, or the Academy.
All right then, come along, puppet. You're just a placeholder.
Where are we at this point? Are we...
You've come to the base of the stairs. Across the room from you at the base of the stairs is a storeroom. Down here, it reeks of salt water and decay. The storage room across from you has all manner of broken boxes and crates. And as you come down here, you can see that some measure of destruction has been wreaked through these halls. There are great cracks in the work here, and the storeroom bears the signs that someone tried to burn down whatever was in here before. And as you come around the corner, the broken through wall opens into the ruins of what would have been an extremely sophisticated laboratory, filled with tanks, specimen chambers, operating tables, and chemistry labs. All of it has been burnt and ruined, and presumably recently, but not like in the past week recently, right? And as you come down the hallway, you can say that we sealed away our failure here, but what we learned, oh, the applications, what is possible as soon as you free your mind from that narrow conception of what life and death are supposed to be. That in-between, that metamorphosis, a miracle that will take you from a useless dreg to a brave explorer charting a shining future.
Listen, Everett, I'm really good at freeing things. Freeing heads from necks. Come out so I can do you the honor.
I would rather, if you like, you can spend some time cleaning up after my failed experiments. Till next time, hopefully there isn't one.
He thinks he's getting away.
Go into the room.
I'm gonna walk into the room. Is this door closed?
Yeah.
Okay. Did it sound like the voice was coming from that door?
It sounded like the voice was coming from beyond the door, yes.
Darn.
Boys, if he knows about Sebastian, do you think he knows about all of us?
I think so. I think we gotta take him out. But
He knows my son.
what if Kristoff's still alive in there?
Honestly, I think this is bigger than one Duke's son. But I think we need to do our best to try to figure this out, but I'm really afraid for what he knows about us.
This needs to end. We need to end him now.
And then we need to go figure out what's going in that forest.
As you come into the room, you see the remnants of the corpses splayed out on the table. They're mutated humanoids. Ones with piscine features and fish-like gills. Heads more like fish instead of people.
Something I didn't tell you boys before.
Yeah.
I was told by Erla that they got access to something.
They have access to a lot of something.
They got access to... We fought this creature when we were in... Ashhafen. When we were in Ashhafen, there was this terrible sea creature, and I found out, I forgot to tell you, looking at these fish folk, the Duchess's body. Supposedly, they had access.
They being the school,
They
the
being
faculty.
Everett Freed.
What if he's trying to put himself into the Duchess's body?
Could be, I don't know.
What was this Duchess?
It was, I mean, and I point at the fish folk, I'm like, them fish folk, but bigger, monstrous, terrifying.
We have no time to waste. We need to find Everett.
I'm gonna try to go through the door.
Okay. You go through the door.
Can I open it?
Yep, it opens. Past a short hallway, it opens into a massive chamber. The stonework here shows the traces of the ancient dwarven construction in the pillarwork and the geometric decoration, indicating that this might have been the epicenter of an ancient dwarven bathhouse. The previous room that was before you, that was used as a lab. Now that you're coming out of it, the benches that were around the side of it that were turned into countertops, that might have once been a dwarven sauna. And then this being a more cool bath, like pool room. The pool in the center of this room is massive in size, and surprisingly, it's difficult to tell from the murkiness of the water how deep it was, or is. There are sets of steps that lead down into the water, and all throughout the room are the remnants of a destroyed apparatus. There are tubes that are going across the floor, and what you can see is there are receptacles with burned out husks of delirium shards in them. But the receptacles and the pedestals are destroyed, they're blown up, they're in pieces. What remains of any delirium that was here has been destroyed or taken. So the telltale signs of what was arcane anomalies and other various forms of destruction, but you're so far underground now, wouldn't have been noticed up above. The water here is flowing in through the mouths of 4 gargoyle statues, still flowing into it, but there is a bit of a whirlpool in the center of the pool that indicates that the water is also draining out at the same time. And looking deeply down, you can see that like the flow of the water is pulling anything towards the center of the fluid in its midst. There are traces of this mucus-like membrane that coat the edges of the pool around, and the pieces of what look like to be rotting massive tentacles that are here at about the crisscross of it. There is a door at the opposite end of the chamber, but which is made of wrought iron and metal and closed from the side, and that there are stairs that lead up to an observation platform that rings around from above that is supported by pillars, and there actually are doors, but many of them look like they're caved in, like there once were other entrances into this room, but probably this bathhouse was once on the surface, but time has buried it below, and those other entrances may be simply completely caved in.
Do we see Everett Freed anywhere in the room? As I walk in and I start looking around for him.
All you see on the ground before you are Kristoff's clothes.
The same ones he was wearing when we were chasing him?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And in the midst of the clothing, there is a syringe and a vial, an empty vial with just a few droplets of this thick, viscous liquid inside it.
Before we walk in this
The
room,
clothes are kind of ripped.
Before we walk in this room, can I close the door from the laboratory? Is there a lock or something on it? Or like a,
Yeah.
at least a click close?
Yeah.
Okay. Just in case.
I pick up like the vial and examine the viscous liquid.
It's glowing in green, and it looks like the stopper is on the ground. Someone opened this, drank it, knocked it back.
Wafting. Do I...
Give me a Arcana check.
15.
This was a potion of some sort of polymorphic transformation.
Do I see any... I know that there's a whirlpool in the middle of the pool, but I stand up and start looking around the pool for any movement or any...
Oh, there's something moving.
Everett?
There's something about the tide of the whirlpool that is agitated. One last piece, a delirium crystal in the bottom of the pool, flashing and glowing. Rudy and Pluto, what are the two of you doing?
I'm gonna start flanking around the side of the pool, and I kind of do a signal to Pluto to
I'll go the other side.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and start reaching towards the delirium in the pool.
Okay, you pull it towards you. You tug on it. It's not an unattended object. It's attached to something in the water, like it is the heart pulsing and beating. It's something within the water itself. And as you do so, there's a sudden thrash.
Hold it!
Oh no.
Oh, he's going into the glass cabinet.
Oh no.
Oh yeah!
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. It's so big.
As the long bits of membranous material in the pools form together, 4 massive stalk-like tentacles rise out of the pool as the whirlpool intensifies, coalesces, And out from the midst of the water emerges a massive, corrupted water elemental. It is formed in an echoing shape that is reminiscent of the Duchess. This massive creature, the water is shaping into it as the tentacles of water emerge up and out. Roll for initiative.
Oh, man.
So the crashing waves, the tentacles appear to be the remnants of whatever living tissue was once stored in here. But the delirium crystal is forming this watery echo of a massive sea creature that resembles a serpentine dragon with many tentacles and the head of an anglerfish that spreads up, and the waves crash together as the whirlpool forms this watery shape. Okay, what do we got for initiative?
10.
10 for Rudy.
13.
13 for Wilhelm. Sebastian.
And a big old 8.
Okay.
Yikes.
Okay.
We're reacting.
All right. The creature emerges up from the depths and sprays of corrupted water fire towards each of you. Against Sebastian, I get a 22. Cool. Against Paludo, I get a 22. And against Rudy, I get a critical hit.
Ooh, fun.
Okay. Sebastian, Paludo, you each take 21 bludgeoning damage. Rudy, you take 40 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my gosh.
And I need strength saving throws from all of you.
I got a 28.
I got an 8.
Strength saving? 13.
Rudy and Sebastian, you are thrown back 10 feet and knocked prone. With that, Sebastian, it is your turn.
I rise to my feet and I'm going to... I hold up my staff, my eyes start glowing purple, and all of the shadows in the room seem to move towards me. As they wrap around me, I take on the form of a shadowy demon with glowing purple eyes. Wings sprout from my back, and I begin to lift into the air as a shadowy demonic presence, and I cast Draconic Transformation.
Okay.
And...
Does that change your size?
No. I have Blind Sight, a breath weapon that I can use as a bonus action, and wings. I know that it's draconic. I like to picture it as a shadowy demon, but yeah.
Yeah, you're like a shadow dragon thing.
And I also gain a movement speed of 60 feet. So I'm going to... So I soar into the air and exhale a purple plume of...
Purple plume?
Yeah, not pume. So I fly into the air and I exhale a purple plume of contaminated energy. It's going to be force damage, but I like to pretend it's delirium. And I need a dexterity saving throw.
I get a 10.
Cool. 26 damage.
Okay.
And then I fly... I assume that these things can reach the ceiling.
They can reach the entire room, yeah.
Then I'm going to hang out trying to avoid them, but unlikely doing so.
Okay, I'm going to use... So, instead of regular legendary actions, this creature has legendary actions for each of the 4 tentacles, which, if destroyed, will deny it legendary actions. Thus, I will use the first one to go after Rudy.
Ooh.
Rudy, no!
Attacked with the tentacle. Another critical hit.
Go, 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 go.
Oh no, Rudy!
So Rudy, you take another 40 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled.
It just brought me closer.
That's the spirit. Can we grab? Rudy, you okay?
It's just running closer to its own death. I raise my axe.
Perfect.
Yep.
And then because so I'll have another tentacle go after each of your turns, and then one at the very end of the round. Okay. So with that, so Rudy, it is actually your turn.
Okay, I am going to...
We're good.
Houdini, get over here. So I'm grappled, but I can take axe hits against it, right?
Yes, you can attack the tentacle that is holding you.
Perfect. Okay,
Nice, nice.
I'm gonna go and Houdini's gonna peck at it.
However, because you're held in the tentacle, you do have disadvantage on these attacks.
So I have regular hit, at least for the first one.
Yeah.
Okay. 14?
You bring your axe down, it bounces off the rubbery material.
Okay, then disadvantage 20?
It's a hit.
Nice.
Okay, 30 damage.
Okay.
Woohoo! And then one more with disadvantage. That's 13 to hit.
Fortunately, it bounces off the rubbery tentacle.
And then I'm gonna shift using my bonus action to gain 19 temporary hit points, and my wolfish demeanor comes through.
Woo!
Okay. Another tentacle is going to slap at the flying form of Sebastian,
Go for it.
getting a 24 to hit. 23,
Yeah.
sorry.
Just a 20?
23.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
So that's going to be 21 bludgeoning damage,
Ow.
and it grabs.
No.
Hugging you.
Yeah, it just grabs onto you. Yep. Hooks on.
Oh wait, you're not a dragon hawk, are you?
No, I'm not. I'm actually still like man-shaped,
okay.
but just with wings and demonic.
With that, we go to Pluto.
Can I reach the tentacle that was closest to me, or is it moved out of my reach now?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Like, is it still
because
based
I didn't move it.
with
yeah.
me, and it just like reached
Yeah,
out and grabbed
yeah.
it? I'm gonna try to attack it
Okay, go for it.
with Ignatius. I get a 16 hit.
It will not.
Then
it
I'm
actually
gonna use-
bounces off.
I want to use lucky.
Okay,
I want to use lucky. We got to do it. Okay, 28.
that'll do it.
Yes. And I'm gonna try something. I wanted to make a strength saving throw.
Gets a 30.
Never mind. You can take 10, 15, 26 damage.
Okay.
I'm going to attack it again. Does it still... Oh, and it still takes the damage. It just doesn't do anything. It takes another 9 damage. And then I attack again, and I crit.
Nice.
There we go. And we're going to go for... Oh, yeah, this is going to be good. 63 damage. Onto the tentacle.
Okay. You almost cut fully half through the tentacle, but it's still alive despite this savage damage.
I wrench Ignatius out of the creature, and I attack again for a 31 to hit.
It's a hit.
And dealing not as great 25 damage.
Okay, that severs it through and it releases Sebastian.
Nice.
The first tentacle is destroyed.
And I'm gonna kill it, winged man! And I run, I begin running towards the other tentacle.
Okay.
Am I winged man?
Winged.
Oh, winged man.
Winged
Okay.
man! I tried to put a voice on it. It's probably not. I know there's a lot happening in the air.
All right, one last tentacle is going to go right for Pluto. Getting a 16 to hit.
I deflected with my shield.
And then the final tentacle is going to come over to Rudy. And the two tentacles are going to start pulling Rudy in half. Like trying to rip Rudy apart. And so Rudy, you take an automatic 20 damage.
No.
It's okay.
We go to the top of the round then, with the watery echo of the Duchess, who is once again going to fire some water jets out. So I'm gonna need some strength saving throws from Sebastian and Pluto.
9.
I'm gonna use Indomitable
Okay,
to turn a 14 into a 26.
you succeed. Take 10 bludgeoning damage, but you take 20 bludgeoning damage, and Sebastian, you're actually knocked prone, which knocks you out of the sky and into the contaminated water. So give me a Constitution saving throw,
Yep.
and I'll need
worry.
concentration checks.
I get 25
Okay.
for my Constitution saving throw.
Yep,
Concentration checks. I get 16.
I think you're good. Yep,
Is it only one?
yeah,
Okay.
because you only took damage from
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Very good. Alrighty. In that case, we go to Sebastian.
I fly back out of the water,
Smart.
dripping with the contaminated pool water. So I look demonic, but I'm still carrying my staff.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop me from like
Yeah, no, it doesn't. We're just flavoring it.
Yeah. And I hold out the staff. Actually, I'm going to fly over here. Mm-hmm. And I am going to, from my staff, cast lightning bolt through.
Okay.
Not me though, right?
So,
No, like you're over the, like I imagine it's holding you up in the air. And
yes.
so I cut through each of the tentacles and the watery creature.
Okay. I'm going to say because they're all in the water, this is like a full-on combo breaker, and I'm going to give them disadvantage on their saving throws.
Oh, amazing.
Houdini too. Bye.
No, Houdini's fine.
So the first tentacle fails, the second tentacle fails, the manifestation of the Duchess actually succeeds, and the last tentacle also fails.
Nice.
Hey, can I borrow 2d6? Rudy got me.
Rudy got you.
42 damage
Oof. Okay.
to all of them.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, I then pull my staff back and exhale my cone of contaminated energy through. It's 60 feet.
Oh, so it would hit them all.
So then I blast them with.
Again, are you sure? Houdini, you can take him off.
Houdini just like knows to fly out of the way when Sebastian's there.
Let's just double check and make sure that it. Actually, I think it misses the last one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's going to be dexterity saving throws.
Okay. The first tentacle fails. The second tentacle succeeds. The Echo of the Duchess fails. So first tentacle
Nice.
has. Yeah.
2 more d8s, please.
D8s.
Yeah.
1 and 2.
20 more damage.
Nice work, Sebastian. Putting in the damage across
Just-
everybody.
Okay.
Just blasting.
So
started blasting.
the this tentacle is still active, so it's going to attack Pluto. Getting a 27 to hit.
27 definitely hits.
All right, that's 20 damage, and
Help!
I'm trying. I say in a demonic. I'm trying.
Here we go.
scoops you up. Yep. Up we go. Rudy, it is your turn. You're being ripped apart by a pair of tentacles.
Well, I am going to Misty Step out of
Okay,
that
smart.
situation.
Where would you like to land?
I want to land like beside here.
Okay.
I likely won't make it all the way down with the Misty Step, but then kind of
'Kay.
land. And then just start like I'm chopping down a big tree.
That's the way to
Going
do
out
it.
the bottom of And Houdini's gonna come in and give you a hand. Come on. Oh, 27 to hit.
Yep, that is like cutting down a tree.
Do you want me to roll all of them?
Roll the first one.
20 damage.
So the one that picked you up first has taken the most damage, and you chop it down, like pulling down the ancient trees of Octenwald.
And then I'm going to run towards this one
Okay.
and take 2 more shots. That is 14.
That is a miss. It does bounce off of its hide.
One more. 19 to hit.
That one does get through.
Okay, we will take 26 damage to that.
Okay. All right. Getting there. It is going to retaliate, though, with a thunderous crack right down upon you, Rudy. Getting a 17 to hit.
No.
Okay. Well, in that case, we go to Peludo.
Being picked up by the horrible tentacle, I begin to attack it with Ignatius.
Cool.
Am I rolling with disadvantage?
Yes, you are, because you are grappled by it.
I get a 19 to hit.
That is a hit.
Yeah, the big old swings, and
Ignatius finds purchase as you slash into the rubbery body of this abomination.
32 damage.
Nice.
Please don't drop me. Please don't drop me.
You're still alive. It's still alive.
I'm going to attack again. Oh, sorry, with disadvantage. 19 again for 26 damage.
It is slain,
Oh.
and it drops you in the water. Constitution saving throw.
Woo! Cannonball! Does a 13.
Does not. You gain 1 level of contamination. Roll a d6.
Uh-oh.
You also take 10 necrotic damage.
I rolled a 1.
You mutate!
It's always Pluto.
And I come out a horrible...
I feel in this campaign that like Pluto's tolerance for mutating is just really low. Like you see delirium
Okay.
and you're like, oh an arm!
Roll me a d20, buddy.
Oh, no.
I got a 16.
Spider climb. Yeah! You gain a climb speed equal to your walking speed. You can climb difficult surfaces, including upside down on ceilings, without needing to make an ability check.
I'd like to imagine
As your limb.
that limbs, like spider limbs.
You had this
Yeah.
one before.
Yeah.
No, that was Wrath. I think
Rad
had it.
loved it.
Yeah.
And I, is there like a little rock shelf there?
Yeah.
I climb up to the rock shelf and I begin to assault the Duchess.
I'm
Okay.
leaving you on your back because I imagine that you have spider legs.
Echo of the Duchess.
The Echo of the Duchess. I get a 20 to hit
It is a hit.
for 25 damage. And then I'm going to action surge. I'm assuming that the Echo has a lot of health, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna do a 32 to hit, a 29 to hit, and does a 17 hit.
No.
Okay, so I have 2 more hits for a grand total of 28 damage plus 29 damage. And on the last one, I'm actually gonna do, they are gonna take an additional 5 damage, and the next attack against them has advantage until my next turn.
Okay.
So I just begin attacking the Duchess, and I'm gonna second wind as well, because I'm feeling it. And that's
Cool.
I am the Spider-Man.
Sweet. I love that for you.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
Creature sends more jets of water firing outward. I get a 16 against Sebastian, a 23 against Rudy, and
I cast shield.
a 25 against Pluto.
If it matches my AC, it still hits me, right?
Yeah.
Then I do not shield.
Strength save. So I missed you.
Shield.
Shielded. Just need a strength save from Pluto.
Come on. I get a 28.
Okay, you are not knocked prone, but you do still take 20 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Alrighty. In this case, and then we move right along to Sebastian.
This creature's made of water, yeah?
Correct.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. I'm gonna move about here. Maybe here. I want to try to not hit Rudy and Pluto. Holding up my staff again, I'm going to cast Cone of Cold.
Okay. All right.
On hitting both the aspect or avatar or echo of the Duchess and the
Cool.
final tentacle
Okay.
with frozen power.
All right.
I need a Constitution saving throw.
I get a 19 with the tentacle,
I don't love that.
and I get a 26 with the Duchess.
Okay.
The Duchess's echo.
Half as much on a successful one. Okay. I'll
Frostbite.
I'm trying to freeze her in place. 37 damage.
Okay.
And then again, gonna use my breath attack and blast the two elements. So that's gonna be a dexterity save.
I get an 18.
That saves.
Okay. And the echo gets a 19.
Half damage.
Okay.
Half of 28.
Okay. The last tentacle is still hanging on, so it's gonna slap you, Sebastian.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Getting a 22 to hit.
My shield will not save me.
Okay, 20 bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
Concentration check.
Right. I got a 23.
Okay, you're good. You're
Nice.
good.
Nice.
You are grabbed by it, though. Very good. Excellent. I like it. That works. Okay. Rudy, we're over to you.
I still continue to take lumberjack hits, and Houdini flies up. Let's see if I can save you from this tentacle.
Save me. Save me.
Oh, 2 11s. Wow. So 19.
You got it.
Okay.
Chop it down.
21 damage.
The last tentacle is chopped down.
You fall.
I mean, I have a fly speed. Do I stay in the air? Or do I fall?
Yeah.
Aha!
Yeah, it's because when it picked you up previously, you were knocked prone,
Yeah.
so that's why, yeah.
Okay. And so I'm
All the
gonna
tentacles are destroyed.
take my Great Weapon Master attack because I reduced that to 0, and I'm gonna take 3 more attacks on
Okay.
Water Duchess.
However, you destroy the last tentacle,
Oh,
Oh.
so something's going to happen.
Oh.
it's probably gonna be fine.
No.
No, no, no.
I love the honesty, but I hate the repercussions.
I still have 3 more attacks, I guess.
Don't worry, you'll get your attacks.
I'm out of Cone of Colds and lightning bolts from my staff. I don't have enough points to cast another one, guys. I still have my breath attack.
You can breathe on them.
Gets them every time.
It's hot and gnarly.
That was my porn name.
Reduce it.
The watery form
Oh, no.
of the creature shudders and shakes and transforms into acid.
Oh no.
The whole pool?
Yes, the whole pool transforms into acid. And with a shriek, the body of the creature in the pool transform into acid, and a wave of acidic fluids burst out from the remnants of the tentacles through the pools. And I'm gonna need dexterity saving throws all around.
22.
12. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Oh, this is gonna be bad.
I'm gonna use my last lucky. It doesn't do anything. I get like an 8.
8. I need more d4s.
Can I also use... Well, let's see what happens.
What did you get?
22.
You saved. You two failed. Okay.
I think this
Do I
is.
still take half, though?
Yeah.
It's on the path of whatever's
I'm gonna go
my way.
plummeting into the pool at 0 hit.
It's gonna be okay.
It's not that there.
All right. It's gonna be 30 acid damage.
Yep.
Okay. 15 on a save.
Can I use my reaction for absorb elements?
Yes.
Actually, no, I'm not.
You're 0?
15?
I'm at 0, meaning I revert back to Sebastian Crow and fall into the acidy contaminated water.
Yes, you do. Which means when you hit the acidy contaminated water, you get 1 failed death save.
Oh no.
Actually, yeah. Can I am going to use absorb elements.
Okay.
That's okay.
This is not good. This got so bad so fast. I was fine with falling into contaminated water, but contaminated acidy water is way worse.
Okay.
As I fall, I go, Pluto, and then I hit the water.
It is bloodied though, or acided.
No time for that. Save me.
Oh man.
Okay. Rudy, you still have attacks remaining. Do you have any attacks left?
I have 3.
What would you like to do?
I will take the attacks.
This is the way.
I'm going to take 2 of my attacks, actually. I'm going to change my bonus action. So 2 attacks against it.
Okay.
Yeah, kill it.
'Cause just finishing my action there. 18
To hit.
and then I'm just going to roll the other one. 19 to hit.
Both hits.
Nice.
So that's 21 damage and 19 damage.
Okay.
And because I used a spell, my reaction, can I use it for my bonus?
Doesn't affect it. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to Misty Step
Yeah. Okay.
to Sebastian.
That will put you in the acid.
That's okay. I
Okay.
have resistance to the
So,
acid.
so instead of taking
right
10 acid damage, you take 5. Anything else you'd like to do?
now. That is all I can do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you roll your Shadow Sorcerer thing, though? That you always forget.
Am I in acid for no reason, Sebastian?
So I have this great ability. It's brand new
Yeah.
for the Shadow Sorcerer.
Just got it this session.
Just got it this session. Never used it before. It's called Strength of the Grave.
Isn't it level 1?
You get it at as soon as you get this Shadow Sorcerer. Never heard of it. You might have forgotten about it too. When damage that isn't radiant, or from a critical hit.
Oh, wait, it is a
reduces
third DC 35.
I mean, yeah, like
So, backtracking.
Yeah.
Okay, just rewind. Actually, Monty, I completely remembered that ability, but it's a DC 35, and I wouldn't have been able to make it. So
no, I know what happens. So there's this book that Raph carries around, and he wrote everyone's name in it. And then one day, the book just sort of like shimmers and shakes.
what's Wrath? Okay,
Has anyone gone to 0 before earlier in this adventure?
Probably, but now it's going to trigger because it's once per long rest. So I imagine that it's constantly resetting. And normally,
Oh, damn.
okay, wait. What's Wrath doing right now? like I want the scene.
he's swinging pieces of fish into Bruce's mouth. He's like lounging back in a chair and he's just hucking chunks of fish. And his book is sitting like on a page, and it suddenly like vibrates and then flips to the page, and then you see the pages where everyone's name is written, and then it just sort of goes to like a light gray and it circles Sebastian.
How does Wrath respond to that?
He goes, he's fine. And that's why we have the book.
Okay.
So good.
Okay, this is okay. I feel like I'm being very lenient here.
That's an ability. It exists.
That is that called what is that ability? What?
The true is
I know you have it because I know you've used it many times before. But I just want to double check something.
I'm bringing it up now. I believe it has to be
Gift of the Protectors. Okay, so And a creature reduced to 0 but not killed outright. So you can only use it once per day. That's what I wanted to double check.
Yeah, like once it gets used, I have to spend another long rest before I can get it back again.
Hasn't been used today.
It hasn't been used today.
He's feeding his cat. In no
Okay.
danger.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter any of the range or anything like that.
And it's 5 names are written in it, or
A number of names equal to your proficiency bonus. So it would be 5 names. So Wrath could have Sebastian in there. So who isn't? Which of your characters isn't?
yeah,
written
we
in
already early on. I think we established that Pluto doesn't get it. Wrath is like, I don't know.
All right. Well, with that, you don't need to Misty Step, so you can take your last attack. And Sebastian, you're still up and running.
Yeah.
With what, 1 hit point in
Yeah,
the acid?
When you got hit by the acid, yes, you were reduced to 1 hit point.
Here's where I do tell you though that you two are coated in acid, so you're going to still take acid damage at the end of your turn.
Yeah, like I'm still going to die, but at least I'm not at a failed.
Yeah.
I have a little bit more time.
Yes.
Take your last.
Yes, you're gonna take 2d4 acid damage at the start of each of your turns.
Take your shot.
Okay, I might not be fine.
I'm gonna, yeah. I think I'll Misty Step anyways.
Okay. So he's flying.
I would have. Oh, because even though I got knocked to 0, I mean.
Yeah,
No, but it would have knocking me to 0 would have knocked me out.
No,
of this,
because you're dropped to 1 hit point instead. So you're still in that form. You're still up there. Yeah.
Wow.
But you are still coated in the acid, and so is Peludo. And so you'll take 2d4 damage at the start of each of your turns until the acid is scraped off.
So I guess for me, it's just like, I don't know that you're dropping yet. So I'll take it as that. Like,
Okay.
I still see you flying up in the room. So yeah, we'll take my last.
Okay.
Hold on then. I'm gonna take that away then. And. Boom.
Clutch move, Raph.
18 to hit.
It's a hit.
19 damage.
It's your turn, Pluto.
Does he take acid damage?
He does.
Oh, I take it.
5 acid damage.
I accept. Oh, it burns so bad. 29 to hit
It's a hit.
for. I attack you aspect of 32 damage.
Okay.
I need this pool to not be acid by the end of your turn, Pluto.
16 doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit.
27 to hit.
Does hit.
Oh, 26 damage.
Okay. I'm still loving it. Still loving life. Still love having those. Oh, I love having over 300 hit points.
I'm going to bonus action,
Okay.
quick toss, javelin of lightning, activate javelin of lightning into
Okay.
the Duchess. Echo of the Duchess. I get a 16 to hit.
It's a miss.
You
can't technically activate the javelin and throw it at the same time.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I throw a javelin at it,
Yeah.
and it misses.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. All right. The Echo of the Duchess is going to move over Peludo and engulf Peludo.
Hey!
Uh-oh.
Ooh!
Uh-oh.
Ooh!
This is still bad, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to try to engulf.
Okay,
I need a dexterity saving throw from you.
this is where I make the money. 12.
You are engulfed.
What's that mean?
That means you're inside it. So now you are going to take 10 acid damage,
Uh-oh.
Oh no, Pluto.
and you are restrained. And then it's going to move over towards Rudy.
Get out of
Dexterity saving throw.
5.
You are also engulfed.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Don't
whoa.
eat us all!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, I'm starting to sweat. This is...
And guess what?
It's...
We're out of time.
Oh!
Okay. Can we just talk about our hit points?
Yeah.
Yeah, how many hit points you got left?
I have 1.
I have 4.
51.
Okay.
You're pretty good. You're
Okay.
good. You're good.
I can get out of there.
Yeah.
That's it, you guys.
Yeah.
Woo!
What do you mean we're out of time?
We're out of time. We're going to have to see what happens next time.
We're in TPK territory.
No, we're fine.
Are we?
You're fine.
Is this fine? Is this...
You can teleport.
I can teleport.
I'm taking automatic damage next turn.
Teleport?
Not after I take automatic damage.
Yeah, but then you can do your actual thing that keeps you alive. You're fine.
Yeah, and your actual thing that keeps you alive, you'll take the damage, but it'll only be a DC 10.
Much
But
easier.
do I stay in demonic form?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
so you
cool.
have a
Unless you go to
chance.
zero.
So you
you're
have a
saying there's
chance.
a chance.
I'm saying there's a
There's
chance.
a chance.
There's a chance.
This is brutal.
The dice.
I'm living at 1 hit point for multiple turns in a row, trying not to fall into acid water. I need to get out of there.
Don't worry. Once you go in the acid, it's not so bad. You acclimatize to it.
Says dying Pluto. You don't have any abilities, and you're the name who isn't in the book.
I didn't know Pluto. He's like, he's fine. I don't know that guy. Maybe next level, I'll give him one. Wrath has his own name for sure. In the book.
He's squishy. It's okay.
We have to wait 2... No.
Yeah.
Yep, you have to wait. We'll have to wait 2. We have to wait 2 weeks, but you get to see it next week. A big thank you to our amazing cast, Jill, Kelly, and Joe for playing.
And a huge thank you to Kyle for not doing anything to save my life today. Thanks, Kyle. And a huge thank you to Monty for putting us in this wonderful TPK situation that's really brutal and scary. And I was ready to, I was yelling at this dude like, "Oh, I'm going to show you I'm a real wizard," and I wasn't. I thought I was
You did a lot of damage.
I thought I was in a wizard battle. Okay.
You are just like
thank
the
you.
Duchess.
All those potions of resistance that we have. Useless. Useless.
I have so many potions.
So many unnamed
Potion
potions.
of water breathing, potion of poison resistance. I don't have acid resistance. But
In our game tonight, we got to use a variety of incredible assets, including the giant, horrible water acid elemental, some beautiful terrain by Dwarven Forge, amazing miniatures by WizKids and Hero Forge, and music by Tabletop Audio. Please go out and support some of these amazing creators for letting us use them in our tabletop games.
And if you'd like to support us, we have an amazing Patreon that you can sign up for, which helps make the work possible. A big thank you to all of our current patrons and past patrons and the viewers, everybody, for making all this happen.
Of course, don't forget to look at the links below for a Teespring store where you can find all of your favorite Dungeon Dudes shirts. Check out bit.ly/Dungeon Dudes merch.
we also have a Discord community for our patrons. So if you hop onto our Patreon, make sure to join our Discord where you can chat with us about the current situations happening in Drakkenheim and how you think we should survive, which is a possibility. So join us on the Discord and chat with us about anything you want.
Or check out all of our videos on YouTube, which drop on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
And be sure to join us next Tuesday when we find out how Drakkenheim will continue. Check us out from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time at twitch.tv/dungeon_dudes. You can also watch all the previous episodes of the show on YouTube or check us out as an audio-only podcast as well.
Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time when we find out the fate of our heroes and of Drakkenheim.